The Art Centre's home, it's the womb, it's the life support system.
We are gathered here today to mark the end of the term of the Creative Youth Lab.
The Creative Youth Lab came out of really COVID, I suppose. We had an opportunity to apply for funding through Wexford Local Development, and we knew there was a need to engage youths in programming and get them to work together creatively.
Elizabeth White, who's director of the Arts Centre, contacted myself, and separately I've been contacted Peter. And she had an idea because she's really interested in engaging with youths, and she felt like there was a kind of a missing link, you know, in like how do we connect with younger people basically from the Arts Centre.
I'd say maybe there was a total of maybe 17 or 18 students, but usually there was like a skeleton crew of about 10 to 12. I think we've done something like 5 or 6 different projects since January in various different areas, going from music video, bookmaking, photography, art critiquing.
The first thing that we did with the gang when we came in was they conceived of and storyboarded a music video, which then was recorded and released as a single for the band that Peter's in. So we tried to really kind of open them up to as much as possible of what's out there.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting maybe we were just going to draw and they were telling us what to draw, which I don't really like myself. I like to do stuff just my way.
Honestly, I had no idea what to expect. I mean, I hear Creative Youth Lab, I just hear, I think, just kind of working on different projects, maybe separately, but just getting information from others, you know. Didn't know this is what I'd be getting into at all.
I am Lorelai. I am here to remind you.
It was completely different, and they try to do stuff based around your interests and what you like, and I really like that about what we did.
Being able to delve into all the different sections of art really has just solidified my love for it.
My favourite highlight is probably the script for the performance. I really liked working on it. I did quite a bit of the writing, so it's kind of like it's my child, isn't it?
Lorelai, an excerpt read through. Fearing for the fate of the world, Abby O'Donnell arranges for the 4 agents of the apocalypse: Cassandra, war; Tony, pestilence; Nora, famine; and Lorelai, death, to meet in her office under the pretense of a quadruple booking, in the hope that they might see their own ridiculousness, recognize the error of their ways.
They're developing a script, and they really want to actually bring it to completion. So after this, we're finishing up this block, but maybe we're going to look into see if there's a way we could get some funding, a project award of some kind, so that they can complete that work.
I would love to work more in it. I'm sure all of the guys would as well. It just depends on 50 or if we could anyway. I would love if the play would just keep on going. It's just amazing.
Jenny and Peter are just brilliant. Like Peter, every time that when we were writing the script for the play or anything, he would jump in with just absolute gems, and he would just get completely into character and really just help us out in every second. And then Jenny has just such a creative mindset, and when we're going into the exhibition and stuff, and when we were telling her about what we thought of each painting, she would suggest these things, and then we'd come on to a whole new rant, and it would just be very inspiring to work with them.
The very fabric of our civilization is woven with the sweat and blood of those who dare to conquer.
I think in 4th year I was possibly out the door, but then through the extracurricular stuff they managed to find a way for me to be in the school, and that kept me through school and got me to college and did all the things that I did afterwards. So for me, I found that the arts and that engagement was just completely vital for my well-being as a teenager.
Well, I don't really know what to do, what I'm going to do. I mean, a future in the art could be great. And I mean, this has all given me an insight to what goes into it all. So I mean, just made it a lot more interesting.
These young artists have their fingers plugged into sockets that I'm not even aware of in the culture. I mean, the speed at which they conceive of things is kind of mind-blowing. So while we're sitting there, you know, and I'm like in analog land talking about words on a page, Aideen has already designed a logo for Lorelei on her phone. Ash has set up a fake Instagram account for her character. You know, building an entire metaverse around characters that we just made up 8 minutes earlier.
We'll be looking to source further funding to keep the Creative Youth project going. Because we've established a model, we think it's a really good model. We really want to engage diverse participants as well. So working with our contacts through Wexford Local Development, who have great connections with outreach with other communities. There might be migrant communities, traveller communities, students in disadvantaged areas. You know, we'd really like to have a diverse connection with those students as well and expand it outwards. So that'll be a great outcome for us, that this is a model that can be used over and over again, whether it's with the Art Centre or elsewhere.